It's my favorite evening. I'm pacing around the floor. Got southern woods and waters gonna take me out the door. Got coffee on a perkin. I'm about to have some fun. They'll have my mind chasing some critter on the run. Bring it on, southern woods and waters. Make me hear that sound of a fish that's breaking water or the bawling of some hounds. Make me smell that river mud, feel clean air on my face. Bring it on, southern woods and waters. Show me that special place.
Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome you all to this week's edition of Southern Woods and Waters. Hope you're all sitting around with your family having a great night together. We've got a really good show put together for you tonight. We're going to be taking you down to Dale Hollow Lake, chasing smallmouth bass with our buddy Bobby Gentry. Had a great time down there doing that. Dayton and I went down fishing. Richard went down with us and filmed everything, and it just had a great day. So looking forward to sharing that with you. And then also on the set tonight, we're going to be talking about some summertime smallmouth tactics, some of the things that we use here on our local Middle Tennessee lakes to catch smallmouth when the temperatures start to get a little bit warmer. So we'll go ahead and back out and introduce my guests tonight. I've got to my left here Mr. Rusty. Rust, good to have you here with us tonight. We appreciate that.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Of course, y'all recognize this fella down here on the end. Got Dayton Blair with us again tonight, and these guys are going to be sharing some of their favorite baits and tactics that they use again for these, smallmouth. We think of them a lot more a cool season. We like to fish them in the fall and early spring, but hey, they eat all summer too, just like everything else. You just have to change your tactics just a little bit, and your depths and all that. But to get us kicked off, we're going to be heading to Dale Hollow Lake, meeting up with our buddy Bobby Gentry, heading out and doing a little smallmouth fishing. So let's head on over there and get this started. Guys, we're heading down to Dale Hollow Lake. We're heading down here with Bobby Gentry and Bobby Gentry's Dale Hollow Lake Guide Service. We're going to be after smallmouth today, and Bobby's been doing this for over 30 years on Dale Hollow Lake, so he knows where they're at. We're looking forward to today. It's going to be a good time. We've got everything fueled up, and all the lines are tied up, and we're ready to go. I've got Dayton down here with me today, and Richard's here with us too behind the camera, and we're just looking forward to this. We had a great trip down here last year and filmed a really good show, and looking forward to doing it again today. It's about 55 degrees right now. It's going to be 70, I believe is the high for today. Partly cloudy. It should be a pretty good day to fish. I'm not sure what the water temperatures are. Bobby was seeing it in the mid-60s the other day, so we think it'll be close to that. And he has actually literally written the book on Dale Hollow smallmouth. So he and Ed Hart wrote a book recently that describes in detail the stages of fishing throughout the year at Dale Hollow Lake for smallmouth. It walks you through not only different areas, but different baits and the different times of year. So we're looking forward to talking to Bobby more about that today and learning a little bit more about his book. So just going to be a good day all together. We're heading on up here. We're about to get the boats put in the water, and we're going to get out of here.
We're coming out of Dale Hollow Lake State Park. We're going to try to find some post-spawn fish. It's a good time of year for post-spawn. I got Brandon and the guys there behind me following me out. Got Richard over here on the camera. Hopefully we can do pretty good. We're starting out a little later, but we're going to plan on fishing a little later in the afternoon. We've been having more so an evening bite. Let this sun get out, warm some of these rocks up, get the shad a little bit more active. We're going to make a run here in a minute and see what we can come up with. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.
How about you, DB?
What about it?
Got a little Ned rig action.
Netty rig.
See if we can catch one with the net rolling. Easy, Kelly. What do you got on there? Call it. You gotta push that button. Oh, that's him. Hold on. Looky there, boys. What a fish right there, Dayton. Nice one, isn't it? Look at the tail where he's done coming off bed, where he's done left the bed. What a beautiful fish. Go on home, girl. It's a good start. That's what I'm talking about. And there's grass up in there. A bit of pulling through it right now. Might not even need the net. It's how little he is. Just ease him on up there. He ain't bad, man. He's a little one. Boat flipped him on me. Good. Hold on to him.
Using a 4-inch sexy shad elusive swim bait. This is a little buck bass right here. The reason I like these baits, I got to show this. When I get my swim baits, when I hold that bait upside down, if that tail falls over, it's going to give a lot of kick and a lot of action. For if you're slow swimming it or fast swimming it, that's just been a real good bait for me. Next, I can't let Brandon stay that far head up.
Just let it fall into that grass. Good, good.
Three-quarters.
He still didn't catch me though, Rick.
Huh?
There we go. You're getting close to that. That's a pretty fish. Look here, we got another one, boys. Lead rigging it.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good fish.
Better than this.
That might be the fish of the day right there so far.
That's an old one.
That knows how to mess with you, Alan.
Richard ain't no help with a net.
Well over.
He said I've had it. That's it.
Look at that, boy.
They give me one of them names, boy.
Brandon.
What you got?
Right at 21. About 23 Hey, Brian, I don't think I'm gonna wear it. You just try 21 to see the dirty.
I'm trying to catch me one of these bass, smallmouth bass, the most sought after game fish in North America.
Oh.
Mama says it's the devil, but I like that smallmouth bass.
Can't help it, guys. That's just how he is. It's a blue-footed, rattle-headed copper moccasin.
I'm
That's
talking about
exactly
one
what
of
it
them
is.
bad dudes.
I seen him.
Got shipped in here from overseas.
Think some of them still spawning?
They are.
All right, guys, welcome back to the studio. We was off to a pretty good start there, wasn't we, Dayton?
Yeah.
I mean, we got off to a good start, and then Bobby jumped in there.
Yeah, he's got us up front throwing a swim bait, and he's Ned rigging.
Coming right in behind. I mean, he was cleaning house on
I
us.
think he tricked you all.
He set us up, but that afternoon we kind of got a little bit more even with him. So we'll check that out in the next segment. Right now, let's go over and do this week's wild game forecast. It's being sponsored by our friends over at Wilson Bank and Trust. You guys can stop in at one of 28 Middle Tennessee locations. Let them take care of all your banking and financial needs, and be sure to tell them thank you for everything that they do for us right here at Southern Woods and Waters. All right, guys, it looks like we got a pretty weekend coming up. Weather nice. Temperatures are going to be rising a little bit. We're going to start getting close to those 90s. Rusty, what do you think the fish are going to be doing? Just say the bass in particular right now.
Well, I mean, like Old Hickory, we had a tournament out there last weekend, and the top 15 was 12.72, I believe, and then Kelly Albert and Timmy Messer won.
That's right. Got to give a shout out to our buddy Kelly Albert, K9.
Yeah, and I'd say they were all caught on K9 line. I don't know what else they was caught on, but I'd say they
guarantee there was some K9 tied on there. Yeah.
So anyway, they had 16.46 for 4.7 and had a pretty solid string of fish because they'd only been taken in the 13s to win a tournament out there. So, and I talked to Kelly after it, and he said they called them shallow and deep. So, the fish really hadn't made the move deep. They're still, and I think we were talking about this earlier, there's still a lot of fish.
Yeah, kind of transition right now. Yeah, they're in between. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, on these fish right now, one of the places I like to go that's really not as much big tournaments they don't have down there like it's Tim's. And one thing that on Tim's, it's a killer topwater lake, man. I've had some monster smallmouth on any kind of reaction topwater, whether it's a jerk bait or or something like a sexy dog in that size right there. That's about the right size for them smallmouth right down there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what, especially the funny thing is on that lake, if it floods any at all, if it gets up in the edge of the bushes, the smallmouth actually go in those bushes.
Yeah.
And shoot, I was down there a couple years back and had just this monster fish on, hung him out of the bushes, got him up close to the boat, and then he just made a hard run right back to the same tree he'd come out of, hung at Sexy Dog up, and they're gonna pull the hook out of the back of it, and I'm going, well, you show me who was boss.
Taught him a lesson.
Yeah.
A buzzbait's a pretty good thing to be throwing around here right now too, isn't it?
Yeah, you just got to watch the weather. Once that sun pokes its head out, they'll bite it still, but you let it rain and keep raining and that low pressure, and just keep choking the top water is what I like.
It's a good time
We've
for
caught
that
a
right
few
now.
fish at Priest the last few days. Deacon has, and
Yeah.
we caught some more
He
this
had a
morning.
good day yesterday.
Yeah.
He did. Well, guys, we want to remind you to follow us on Facebook. Keep up with us there. We're going to be running around this weekend several different places, so we'll let y'all stay up to date with us and what's going on. Also, you can find us at swwtv.com. Find all of our past episodes there and links to all of our great sponsors. We'll be back here in just a minute with this week's Pictures of the Week and some more Southern Woods and Waters.